Alright, you guys, I'm here today. Please excuse the birds up in my thing. They always shit on my truck anyway. Please excuse them. I'll try to talk over them, but today I'm here to show you guys my 99 GMC Sierra 1500. I'm 16 years old. I have a job, and I've been making some money in the past couple of years. And just to go off a couple of things that I've done to my truck off the top of my head that I can think of. There's so many more things that I don't mention. I know I'll miss, and I'll just go over the big main part of them. As you can see, for a 99, the truck looks really good after the year that I've spent building it. We've got a new paint job that put us at right around $2,300. New aftermarket fender flares that were 130. Rocker panels are undercoated black. I'm gonna eventually rhino-line them with the fender flares so everything kind of ties together, you know. The bed rails I'm gonna rhino-line so in case whenever I pull something out of the bed it won't scratch the side rails. Of course I'm gonna rhino-line the bed whenever I get the time to rhino-line everything else. So we got a new paint job. The truck's sitting on a leveling kit aftermarket torsion keys. A lot of people say that the ride quality on that part of it, the stick would go downhill. After me installing the aftermarket torsion keys and also putting new shocks all the way around, I'd put the ride quality up against my dad's new one. I mean, the ride quality for a 99, you just can't beat it after what I did to it. So what I would suggest doing is if you have the extra money and you're going to level your truck, go ahead and put an extra 150 bucks, 200 bucks on new shocks. It makes a world's difference. We got aftermarket headlights, signal lights, and tail lights. The headlights here are projection halos, LEDs. Aftermarket grill insert with the emblem, plasti dipped black. We got a 52-inch straight LED light bar, 20 by 10 Monster Energy rims with extreme mud claw mud graps, 33 by, I think they're 33 R20s. Yep, 33 12.5 R20. I gotta say, them things cold in the morning whenever they're stiff, those things will howl. But got paint job. Keep in mind that the paint job me and my uncle did in a rusty old mechanic's shop. I mean, there's going to be a couple of little imperfections here and there, but it's better than having the whole hood's clear coat wanting to sheet off in the wind like it was. But I mean, what do you expect from a 99 GMC? Grew up with GM and haven't really had any major, car issues out of them. You got to change oil, wiper blades, brake pads, that kind of good stuff. On the interior, and I'll also go over the performance that I have done to it. Performance wise, I have a super chip programmer installed on this one in particular, upping the gas mileage by I think 4 to 5 gallons. It is normally 10 to 15, but after putting on the new rims and tires that weigh a ton, it kind of brought it back down, but it's better than what it would be stock. So we got a programmer, up the horsepower and fuel economy, and whenever you up the horsepower, the torque ratios go up with it. Matter of fact, last week I just ended up putting $980 worth of a new stereo head unit right there, in amplifier and wiring for a new subwoofer and sub box. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a sub box. It's made by ProBox. It's just one single 10-inch subwoofer with a ported box, and I guess with the way that they engineer that box, that it puts out an awful lot. And on 2 out of 5, it makes it kind of hard to breathe with the bass in there. Like if I looked up on YouTube a bass drop and turned it on the subwoofer 2 out of 5, it makes it kind of hard to breathe, to be honest. So that's performance wise. That's a stereo system. I had to also put in a new windshield because it had been chipped by rocks and flying debris and stuff like that. We got tail lights, toolbox, obviously. Bed's dirty, but I use it to work a lot in. But I just wanted to mainly make this video really quick to show you guys what a 16-year-old boy can do with a job, you know, making decent money. And so yeah, that's what we got. Exhaust, I already mentioned the exhaust, I think. If I haven't, we got two 12-inch thrush glass packs into a single inlet, or not inlet, into a single tip, cut off 45-degree slash cut. As you can see, that 45-degree slash cut chrome tip right there is kind of dirty right now, but that's the exhaust setup on it. Future things that I want to do with it is a Ballora from the manifolds back, brand new exhaust system put on here, a Ballora S-type. I've looked into a lot of them, and I've heard my boss's truck, he has a High Country Silverado with a Ballora exhaust on it, and that 5.3 liter sounds really good. This is a 5.3, so I don't see why it wouldn't sound really similar to not the same exact thing. But yeah, I'm going to get a Ballora exhaust system put on here, and that's a pretty hefty price, but it's something that I really want. Going to end up getting paint to match Bushwhacker fender flares instead of these eBay little cheap ones. I was just in a rush. I had to have what I had and what I could afford at the time. It looks good on there, kind of, sort of. It kind of doesn't. I don't like the way that they stick out as much. So we got the fender flares we want to redo, the exhaust we want to redo, or not redo, but get new. And then the last thing I would probably say is a 3-inch zone lift. I think that a 3-inch zone lift would be perfect on this truck. I don't want a 6-inch lift simply because what is a 6-inch lift going to do that a 3-inch lift won't, if you know what I mean? Like, it's going to lift it up a little bit. But a 3-inch lift, in my opinion, will do just what I want it to look-wise. It'd kind of be like the cherry on top. If I haven't mentioned the LED light bar up there, 52-inch, I'm pretty sure I have. But that's pretty much all it adds out to be. And the other night I got to thinking, you know, over the past year, this truck has really come a long way with me. And what I've done to it... So I sat down and I started calculating up everything, and, you know, rims and tires and paint job and performance and sound system. All of it adds up pretty freaking quick, and I didn't even realize that I was spending this kind of money on it, to be honest. But I am, and I didn't realize that I was spending that kind of a hefty price on it. It's probably, I've spent more money on the truck than what the truck's actually worth stock out of the Kelley Blue Book, so if that tells you anything. Sentimentally, the truck's priceless to me, but I just had to make this video really quick so you guys could see what we got going on here. And I guess if you like the video, leave a like and a comment, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that exhaust system and the fender flares and all that other good stuff. But 16-year-old boy with a job, I mean, you can't really beat that. Not only that, knowing that you grew up in the truck and get the keys handed to you while your pops goes and gets a new one. So, I mean, yep, that's my 99 GMC Sierra 1500 4x4 Z71 off-road package, all that good crap. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.